Fighter is often remarked upon as being the most basic of classes. I really think that at this point it's more of just because of tradition than it actually being true, but it's not entirely wrong. Eldritch Knight and Battlemaster get a slew of options to choose from, but the most basic choice of the player's handbook options at least probably is Champion. I don't think I've ever actually had a player want to play as a Champion before, which is sad, but I can also see why. This will be my review of the suggested changes for the Champion Archetype by Dale Kingsmill, also known as MonarchsFactory, here on YouTube. I'd say go check out her channel, but I guarantee most of you already know who she is. So moving on. Basic rundown of the Champion Fighter. MonarchsFactory actually helped me to conceptualize what the Champion Fighter was, to link a character in my head to the class. A champion should be the idea that skill can keep up with magic. You aren't just a swordsman, you're the best swordsman. You're Jaime Lannister. You're Mad Mardigan from Willow, which could be a build in the future, who knows. Baseline, the champion gains improved critical at level 3. It's a pretty basic ability. Your crit range is now 19 to 20. Static, very simple. In the MonarchsFactory version, we instead gained Favored Weapon, now a number of times equal to a proficiency bonus per long rest. When we make an attack with our favored weapon, we can choose to increase our bonus to hit by an amount equal to half our proficiency bonus, rounded down. The idea being that basically a champion gets a few guaranteed hits, but only with our favored weapon. It's a pretty tame ability, I think, and I would actually toy with making it to where you just double your proficiency bonus with this attack. I feel like the end result is basically the same, a guaranteed hit, and if you're using double your proficiency bonus, you can kind of negate bad rolls, which I think would be a pretty cool ability. Level 7, Champion gains Remarkable Athlete, and if anything, I think this is probably one of the most disappointing class abilities ever. It allows you to add half your proficiency bonus to any strength, dex, or con checks that don't already add your full proficiency bonus. So it's like half of Jack of all trades, except that's a grand total of 4 skills and initiative checks. In addition, when you make a running long jump, you can jump an additional amount of feet equal to your strength modifier. So anywhere from 1 to 5 feet. Very sad. For MonarchsFactory, this is where improved critical is pushed back to. So now we crit on a 19 to 20. This is obviously fine, it's a pre-existing class ability, and really anything is better than Remarkable Athlete in my opinion, so it doesn't take much. 10th level is the same baseline as well as MonarchsFactory, so you gain an additional fighting style, which is basically just a free feat now. 15th level baseline champion gains superior critical, now critting on an 18 to 20. MonarchsFactory replaces this with Deadly Skill. Now when we use our favorite weapon ability, we get to choose between adding the bonus to our attack roll, or adding our, at least the way she worded it, instead taking our full proficiency bonus from an attack roll and adding it to the damage roll. So we basically get to add 2 or 3 to our attack roll, or 5 or 6 to the damage roll. And I think this is a pretty simple ability and rather fitting for a fighter. And I also think it's rather fitting that in MonarchsFactory's version, superior critical, rather than being replaced, is just pushed back to 20th level as something all fighters get. So while a champion would crit on a 18 to 20, all fighters will crit on a 19 to 20. And if you go with the change that I was recommending, where you instead add or just double your proficiency bonus for the attack roll, it's even quicker to make that decision, I think, because then you're just deciding, okay, do I need to make sure I hit for sure, or do I need to hit really hard? Oh, and even better, at a 13th level or so, when you get your +5 proficiency bonus, you basically negate the shield spell at that point if you're using the full proficiency bonus, which I think would actually be pretty cool. And I think it really holds up with the idea of skill keeping up with magic. 18th level isn't really important for this video, it remains the same. Basically, you heal 5 plus your constitution modifier each round, so long as you have somewhere between 1 and half your total hit points. On a scale of 1 to 5, 1 being terrible, 5 meaning it should have already existed, I honestly think I would rate this as a 4 or a 5. I'm not entirely sure because I can't tell if I just thought Champion was so lackluster that even these pretty mild bonuses are huge improvements to it. But this is definitely something I would allow at my own table. Thanks for watching, please like the video, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. May all your 20s be natural. You have a nice day.